Hello. I'm currently still setting up right now, like I'm still sending out notifications. um, this is a bit of a later stream because I was on and out. I was out and about, and I was just chilling, doing some stuff earlier today. Uh, I will talk about a lot of things, especially the stream title. Yeah, especially the stream title. In a moment, when I'm all done setting up, of course, of course. Um, Naturally. I'll explain everything in a moment. Naturally. Now, I had other ideas for today's stream, like I was gonna do um, everything I said I was gonna do in a video on my Discord. Sorry, I've. But I decided, you know what? You know what? Why not SAR? Why not Super Animal Royale? It was one of those games I said I was gonna play again, and because the recent patch fixed a problem I was having with the game, uh, in the last major update, the game just crashed a lot. Like after 20 to 30 minutes, the game just crashed. And wow, normally I just wait a bit before I start talking. Yeah, I thought I'd just start now. As it is late, and this is gonna be a shorter stream. I'm probably gonna go for like a couple hours at most. As I have stuff that I want to take care of. I also have a few things that I do want to talk about as well. Also, let me just do that on bsky. There we go. Um, Alright. Go live. Paste. Yeah, a couple hours. Let's say 2:30 would be good enough. Because I also have some things that I want to do later today. Alright, there we go. Alright. Also, I was thinking, oh, should I try doing another platform stream? No, I couldn't. Um, so yesterday I was supposed to do an art stream, but I didn't do that because stuff was kind of busy. Um, Stuff was kind of bleh the other day, and yeah, yeah. Now let's actually talk about why the stream is we are so supernaturally back. Naturally, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea where I can have my art in this very game. Because if you didn't know, whenever Pitzel or the devs host a contest, also I will be playing with my weird controller that may or may not be busted. Um, let's go here. Um, if I lock in, if I dedicate a few streams to this, granted I also have to dedicate a few streams to work on something else, because I owe art to some. Well, it's more like freebies or some friends that I want to do stuff for. I could have my art featured if I get to this point here in the game. Now, I don't think I'm going to get this. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to get the golden thing. But I think what I could do is have my art somewhere here, and if I put a lot of effort into it, I can have my stuff featured right here in the gallery. Now, from what I know about like supernaturally, I'm thinking of either wood, like either a few ideas. Like I'm not gonna talk about my ideas because I don't want to give other people the ideas. But I could theoretically have my all one of my pieces of art focus here in this gallery. Obviously, it cannot be like this. It's not like this quality. Pretty good, but it could be decent enough, and yeah. Like, I'm also using this to get, like, some inspirations. Like, some actual inspirations of what I would like to do. Because, hey, I got ideas. Oh, and also another little bonus thing, since I am streaming this live, I could do that. I could do that, but fear. Um, I have to remind myself now that this is a live studio audience. I'm so sorry. Um, I will have to do decent. I also had some ideas for art streams, actually. Like, while I'd rather focus on Twitch, obviously, I had ideas for Picardo. How good is the Picardo mobile? And how good is it on streaming via phone? Streaming it via phone. Also, I gotta change my animal. I have ideas of what I might do, which... Let me just change to my current main outfit that I have. So, yeah. The recent update, it's a pretty good update, but it had issues on PlayStation at first. But they fixed it recently. I'm going to be going for some... Oh, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Probably Pacifist wins? Maybe? I don't know. Uh, partially why Pacifist? Aiming with a PS4 controller is hard. You try aiming with a controller, that's weird. And then, top it off, my main Joy-Con... Oh my god, like, aiming with this is kind of weird. Like... Thank you for... I got fished away. Hopefully the game holds. So, yeah, I am thinking of trying my hand out at a contest for this game. Why this game? Because I like this game. I'm cooked. I'm screwed. I'm out of PlayStation. Ah! And there's a lot of bots. Not gonna explain myself, not gonna explain anything. Another thing that I feel like... Don't... Woof woof. Woof 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 woof. Woof 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 woof. Ruff 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 ruff. Depending on if this works. If it's just me, I have an entire area to myself. Oh, oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Player, fucking bloody hell. Fucking hell. Okay. Thankfully I got my win, but now that this is live, I do have to be careful. I do have to admit I'm kind of... I have a bad thing whenever I lose. I do have to admit I have a pretty bad thing that happens when I play this game, and that I want to work. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay attention to that. I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Also, someone's like, is someone here a YouTuber or a streamer or whatever? Uh, you never know because I don't really add the Wintel.tv. Also, hello. Hello. Uh, expect me to not do well. uh, I've been busy today. I was out and about. Yeah. No, I was out and about. I'm just tired. This, but I have a cool idea, which I talked about earlier. Kind of a hint by the title of the stream. But if it's not obvious, Super Animal Royale, the devs of the game, or Pixel, I think. However you say the studio's name that made this game, they announced a new art contest that I'm thinking I want to put my paws at. In my, like, give it a go, basically. Yeah, the devs. Yeah. Okay. But I want to give it a go because, oh hey, I could maybe have my art featured in this game that I love. If it gets it, whatever it gets, it's what it gets. So I'm gonna try to go for that. If I can talk about that. Oh no! I'm not the dev of a game. No! I am just a fan of a game. If I was a dev of a game, I'd definitely have the name. No. What I meant to say, the devs of a game, Pixel Studios, announced a new contest. I do not know how to code, so... No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. Also, if I was a dev, you'd see, like, a unique name to my name in the game. And also, I only heard of this game thanks to a friend. Anyways, seriously, as for real though, Pixel Studios or Super Animal Royale announced that they are doing an art contest, and I thought, why don't I just give my oh no, why don't I just throw my hat in the ring and see how I do, and enter an art contest. Supernatural, like what I know is like supernatural. So like what I think about is like ghosts. I have ideas that I already have. Like I'll leave that up to you, chat, the viewer, but I'm more fixated on this thing, really. Anyways, but I want to talk about what I'm more passionate in, which is possibly entering a contest. So, I want to enter a contest. I've done a few art streams before, and I actually was thinking of doing one earlier today, but, if it wasn't meant to be, it was not meant to be. I want to try doing it later. I already have ideas of what I have ideas of what I want to do for an art stream tomorrow. Initially, I had like some freebies I'm doing for some friends on another server that or a group I'm a part of. But yeah, also hello, Winter. I'm a little. Oh no. I'm tired. Been out and about all day, but good enough. Pretty good. I am. Oh my goodness, dude. I am. I am now cat. I am not a dog today. I am now cat. It's so funny because I wanted to lock in a little Maney. I've always wanted a Maney cat. I'm gonna call it Maney because, yeah. Um. Anyways, oh god, fear. I'm top 5. Lock on. Oh! Oh. I might have to... I'm not really. Okay, so they have Uzis, which is not great. But not bad. I can out shotgun them if I'm careful. Oh, but I don't have enough health juice. Got my revenge. Or got my counterattack. 5. Alright, cool. I got my idea. Oh fuck. Okay, they have a shotgun, which is not great. But as long as they don't have a grenade themselves. Oh, god. Oh no! Nope, my controller. No. Alright. Alright. Where are they? Where is this person? Can I do it? Victory. Yes! Wait. Just another victory for the cat. Another victory for the cat. Top of the food chain. Always victory. Can never lose to this cat, apparently. Space Mani cat. I can never lose, apparently. Oh, it's that #1 guy at this game, apparently. Their sunglasses, maybe. I don't know. Oh, hey, it's the #1 guy, apparently, at this game. They're just chilling. People like to chill here. I don't blame them. Sometimes I just do this when I play this game when I win. I'm good. I'm just gonna do other shit. Hold on, where's my Switch, actually? Where's my Switch? And let me boot up Tomodachi Life right now. I have some new characters that I want to introduce. How can I talk about this on stream? On Twitch? Oh, no. Because I recently got a piece of art that I got by donating to someone. I'm just gonna leave it like I donated some money to someone in need, and someone was offering to do art for it. I got art of one of my characters. I'm so happy. I love it. I very much love it. I'm not looking at it right now. It is my big, gigantic wolf lady. In more ways than one. I don't really care. I shouldn't really care about winning now, because I got my win. But Pyramid is superior. The Pyramid is apparently what I go for always. Good. Oh my goodness! Sorry, Dad. That is a sentence that I can't believe I said. Sorry, Dad. Oh, hey, level 3 armor. Thank you, Dad. Wow. The funny thing is, because I added myself to the game, this is my first me. Oh, by the way, Help has a family. They have a distant relative by the name of Please Assist. And it's as cursed as you think it is. Actually, for Dad, the sassy cat. The sassy cat. Well, this gives me already ideas of what I'm doing for the art contest that I'm entering. When I start sketching, the sketching phase. I just need to know that little ghost symbol, little ghost thing, and I should be good. Of course I get more of this! What the hell? What the hell? I get 2 of those. Okay, am I gonna get like a level 3 armor? Help terrifies me. How about save me? Thoughts on their helps child? Say, what the hell? I got like 3 in a row of this thing. Help terrifies me. Please assist should horrify you. Let's just leave it at that. Oh. Does that mean? Yeah, you know what? I swear, people are... I think I just have a permanent ghost on me right now. If you're a pacifist, my number 1 rule when it comes to pacifists in this game is just ignore them. If they're not going to attack me, I'm not going to attack them. Simple as that. Oh, no. Save me is just helps and Belaref's child. No. Help has a distant relative by the name of Please Assist. I'll introduce them later. They are horrifying. I try to make an eldritch horror. And then I'm also making some characters of mine. Like, I recently made a Gia. Which, if you don't know who she is my one of my Dungeon Pack characters. She's a hyena character. Oh. I'm taking my chances with the bots right now. I'm taking my chances with the bots. Because I know this person's gonna be relentless. And lock on to me for some reason. Should I just be a sassy cat? Yes, I can't believe I said that in a sentence. Should I be a sassy cat? Wow, okay. I can't believe I'm doing decent. Granted that a majority of the game is like... I think there's like 15 in total actual players, and the rest are bots. Yeah, I will check that. Oh. Yeah. Yep, I will... Hold on. Let me add... Hold on. Ha ha ha. Oh no! It has to happen. Wait a minute. Minigun. You know... Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Some competition. But now who confesses their love first? Wait, I am? It happens. I can't believe it. Bad intimacy. I should maybe ignore that person, should I? Wait a minute! Idea! Horrible idea. You'll never get me. Maybe. Oh no! You got me! Yes, yes. I think that was a mistake on my part, actually. I think I might be screwed. GG. GG. I don't have enough health juice to survive this. But, you live only once. Oh, wait, I can survive somehow. Yes! Another victory! This time by the refuses to fight cat. Power of... The power of this cat. I swear. No, it's just... I'm just... uh... The power of Lushy Cat. I am destined for victory. Wow. Hold on. Yeah, I'm currently grinding for... Wait, am I in a game already? Holy shit. All I say if you do find me in this game, GG's. And try not to watch the stream as well if you're in a match with me. In solos. You can have my audio, but that's it. Stream snipers. Actually, I don't think that happens to me, though maybe, but if it does... If it does, it's... Oh my goodness. Oh no, fear. What is this? Pyramid OP. I love how my main drop area is the pyramids of the super animals. Oh, by the way, kind of update for help. His, like, whenever he eats food, it's like, please be poison. Help lawns for... Oh. Help lawns for the release of death. Life, maybe. I don't know. Help is a particular interesting character. Study. For help? Or for me? Or for all my characters? I think I chose the caution perk for him. For help. Yeah, caution, or it's like... Or something like that. I don't know how to describe. I swear, I got this so many times last match. Yeah. And then for every time before he eats, it's please be poison. Again, help lawns for death. Probably. Help is one of those characters. Caution. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I am so lucky sometimes. I swear, sometimes I can get good loot sometimes. When it comes to sayings, I'm just like, I'm just gonna give you free stuff. By the way, I did like a few butts as well in the game, all related to a few characters of mine. Actually, two characters of mine. Giant Wolf Lady, of course, because of course I have. Which, I don't know how to make Virginia Savani into, you might marry... uh, it's not canon, but you know what? Sure. Not canon because Bandit's already married. But you know what? Go for it. Go for it. I love... But wait, who does Glacial? Yes. Will be... I mean, yeah, I'm also married to my own characters, since I made myself as well. Yeah, I love, like... Oh, yeah. By the way, like... I don't know if I can even show Tomodachi Life now. Because I have obvious adult stuff now. Like, I have literally a... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. One hit. One hit. I'm dead. I'm hit in one hit. I'm hit. Emu. Run. Run away. Run away. Run to safety. Run. By the way, Vanette's characters I have no idea how I'm gonna... Yeah. Yeah, I might be fine. It might be fine. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I have no idea how to, have a canonically 10-foot character into Tomodachi Life. Because again, I've mentioned so many times, Virginia Savani, my big wolf lady character that I like drawing. Woman character. Whatever. She's fucking 10 feet tall. She's fucking huge. And that's just her base height. Also, again, because I recently got art of her recently. Because, you know, I wanted to do something good, and I didn't know, like... Yeah. You saw what I did. You saw it. I want to commission that art. Yeah. Yeah. Of what I'm talking about? Oh no, my emu! My emu! Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just set it to, like, Matt's height. But even then, all my Miis are set to that height, too. Which is gonna be so funny. But I'll do what I can. The only difficulty is, because I never actually thought of, like, a color palette for my characters, I have no idea what their color palette will be. Will it be, like, will she be, like, darker colors, like, would she be... well, I'll figure it out. Oh no, no, I'm crying the loss of my emu. Jerk. I'm crying over the loss of my emu. I can't believe it's... Oh no. Shit. Shit. I'm cut. I am screwed if I don't... Well, good news is it's top 3, yet again. I don't really care about winning now. I mean, I do a little bit, but that's just the nature of these games. Alright, it's me, BTS versus... It's BTS fan versus me. I guess... Alright. Damn it, GG. Damn GG. I... BTS scares me, apparently. That is the thing I said. BTS... Am I saying it right? BTS... They scare me, apparently. Anyways, for Tomodachi Life, Virginia Savani, yeah, I already have an idea to make her pretty tall. I have no idea what her personality will be or stuff. I'll figure that out as I go. Um, but the first thing I'm gonna do is introduce her, give her her first ever taste of the island, called a McHelper burger. I swear I regret making the McHelper, helps, and whatever else involving help. Yes, Help has his own brand of cake and food items, because, yes, of course he does. I am still like so grateful still that I got such a cool piece, and I will talk about it, but I can't show it. Well, obviously I can't because it's Summon Night. Yeah. Also, I've been thinking about this because obviously I would rather focus being on Twitch streamer first and foremost, but and also I have no idea how good this platform is, like on mobile, but. For those who use Picardo Mobile, if you're watching this now, like, if you're watching this now, let me know in my chat, but if not, just let me know somewhere else. Like, Discord, or just at me on Blue Sky, or whatever, because I have my DMs off there. How good is, Picardo on mobile? Is it on par with, like, Twitch Mobile, where it's kind of shit? For anyone who knows? Or if you know someone who knows, let me know. Because I've been wanting to do, like, Picardo streams. Because, yeah, I want to do it. It's just, partially because I want to be able to do more... Let's just say I want to have more freedom, with my art. Kind of the same thing of why I'm like, hey, Chad, I think I want to do more stuff with my art, where I don't feel so limited. On, like, social media. Then again, I've never really said what my rating is. I have my own interesting interest. I mean, then again, like... China's is dead. I killed it. No, I didn't. It's part of me now. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I mean, then again, if I was playing No Man's Sky, I try to fill in the words that I get from that. By the way, can I just mention, Dayson's bots, or, scammers, day one so far. The other day while messaging someone else, because as I mentioned, the donation, someone else sent me a random friend request, and it's always like this anime profile picture. It's like, okay, obviously I declined it, but yeah, it's always days since scammer. I would love to have it be like a month, maybe, but oh wait, no, it's like back to 1, 0, because on Blue Sky, a totally legit account that I did not block followed me. Speaking of Blue Sky, I really wish that they allowed you to remove followers if you block someone. because there was like an account that I didn't want to follow my account that I blocked. It was just some stuff that I don't really care about that much, and I was like, yeah, no, not for me. Either hacked or something else. Something also like, oh, come at me. Meow, meow, aggressive meowing. Never mind! Miniguns, I swear. I mean, I got my win, so it doesn't really matter. I got my win, but hey. Now I'm curious if I want to... I'm already making one. I love these particular types of cats. I love manies. I'm calling them manies, by the way. And void. Obviously, they are something else, but I'd rather just call them manies. Just because that's a nickname that I give them. Because... and also because, yeah. But yeah. I like these types of cats. I love manies because they're so cute. And so dog energy. And I love them. And also well... But anyways, yeah, I was talking about this. Day since Scammer, yeah, actually it's one. It's still one, actually, because, no, wait, it's 0. It was Blue Sky. Ah! And what happened, which I know this happened, all I was doing on Blue Sky when I woke up was complaining about tech. Because my laptop was, like, taking forever to boot up, and I figured out what the problem was. It was Desktop Windows Manager having high memory. Very fun. It's working obviously now. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be streaming right now, obviously. But yeah, it was frustrating because earlier, like, my screen did not boot up at all, or the, I guess, lock whatever did not show up. But when my mistake on Blue Sky was talking about tech. My mistake on Blue Sky was talking about... Oh my god. Sorry, I was just admiring something else that I posted. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that a lot today. Admiring some cool thing that I got. And I hope I get to do it again, but money is also pretty... Yeah. For me, but I'd rather do something for someone else sometimes if I can. Only reason why I don't do it often is money. Again, as I mentioned, money. Which, by the way, I had like a horrible moment one day, and I was like, you know what? Even though I'd like that, like, I would love that Twitch was something where I can be like, smile. I recognize, I think Twitch is just gonna become more of like a hobby, or instead of like consistent scheduling, it'll be whenever I have the energy for it. Whenever I have energy for streaming. I have what? I guess some people are not, like, it's whatever. And I'm now thinking more like, gotta think more realistically, like, also, on the off chance someone actually finds me, like, comfort, first of all, is how? I'm chaos, and I'm a ball of anxiety, somewhat. Chaos inside, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how best to describe how I feel. Am. But I get thank you. I guess I don't know. Also, can I just say for Twitch, it hovers between crate clip and sub goal. I'm like, okay, I know that I have my goals. By the way, sub goal is just, you know, just a goal for a channel. I'm never really gonna put a follower goal. Like that's just something I'm not gonna do for the channel. Like, I say like sub goal maybe, and even then, I'm not even sure if I'll have a goal actually. Maybe 35 was too ambitious, actually. Yeah, 35 was a little too ambitious. It's whatever. Also, I can use it to buy stuff as well. Like, I can use it to buy stuff in video games. Like, I can use it to buy more stuff in this game. I can use that money to actually buy more art. Maybe a few games here and there. Because I just said I might buy a game every so often. But unfortunately, given how much gaming is these days, like, a modern game this day and age is like, what? Nearly $80 to get a new piece of hardware, which is something that made me weep. To get a PlayStation 5, just so if to get a PS5, I think now for the type of one I'm going for, that is what, $1,000. Holy shit. For me to get a new laptop, I mean, I can just get an average one, but I like getting gaming laptops. Because it's what I'm used to. I looked how much that is, and it made me cry, too. I'd rather not, like, set anything up, like, for that, per se. Part of me feels like I should grind for it. I smushed a micro. That is a thing it said. Squish. Hi, did you know that I'm also a bit of like a particular type of furry? I might like aqua fur. But I don't really talk much about it. Well, I mean, I do, like... I mean, I literally mentioned giant wolf woman a few times. And have you ever seen how I am when character huge? When character's huge, I'm like, woof, woof, bark, bark. Oh, shit. And GG. I already won. Again, I already won. I'm just trying to see if I can go for another win as well. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like, when it comes... Yeah, I like large characters. More away from someone. Anyways, let's talk about something else too. I work fast. What? How am I doing on the sheep? Or yeah. Oh yeah, did I talk about the movie I saw recently? If I have not, I could do it here. I saw a silly dumb movie that I'm glad I saw. And it was cute, don't get me wrong. Pretty silly. But hey. Oh, wait. Fear. Where's cries aggressive cat? Uh. Also, I find it crazy that I'm like level What? I'm seeing. That's an immediate report right there to that account. I'm gonna have to report that later. um, Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do that on stream, but yeah, yeah. That's uh, gonna. I actually have no idea if I'll be able to report that, given like how long I plan on going for. But that was just weird. That thing was just. That guy is just weird, and if I don't report them, someone else will. Well, also I have no idea. Like, yeah, that was just fucking weird. Anyways, let's talk about other cool shit that's been going on, I guess. Oh yeah, the thing I'm entering because let's totally ignore what's going on soon. I don't have a shotgun, so I can't just immediately just be like, um. Of course, there's a shotgun over there. I think. Don't you do it. Yeah, that was a bot. That was kind of weird, but you know what? It's a bot. Bots are something in this game. They're ruthless. They're fucking ruthless in this game. Like, do you want to know how many times I was in the middle of trying to heal but then a bot shows up? They're just brutal. Thank you, game. The one thing that's like frustrating that I can't do when I'm streaming this game is some streamers tend to hide the game's chat because it can get weird. Very, very weird. Like, yes, I'm usually like And also, frustrating sometimes. It's also how I met a streamer. Because I was like, these people sucked. And I reported them. These accounts. It was like about a few months ago, probably. I actually don't remember how long ago it was. And that's another player. And that's probably a bot. You know, by the way, since I mentioned I have interest in like macro, I don't like that one anime about it. It never clicked with me. If you know the anime, you know the anime. It never clicked, like, for me. Or it's just not for me, really. Or maybe I never watched it. Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Oh, fear, fear, fear. Hey, hey, buddy. I'm kind of curious of. I'm curious of how this goes. What a silly game, yeah. Now there's actual horrors. Part of me was really hoping that they would have, you know. By the way, if you see a Super Wolverine, you haven't. Actually, I think the trailer is like if you saw it earlier this month, you haven't. You didn't, or something like that, to that degree. Speaking of a Super Wolverine, hold on, let me go to Badger. Of course, that was fast. You didn't see this. I have ideas of what I might do with that. I have ideas of where I'm like. For one of the pictures, have you seen this last update or last newsletter or whatever they do? No, you haven't. Oh wait, there's the micro. I don't know why I even like. Yeah, cool. Anyways, pyramid number 1. Pyramid strategy. If it works, it works. If I survive that long, I survive that long. If someone takes that over, it's whatever. I can't believe I'm going full on like, oh hey, here's stuff I'm into, or part, I guess sub-community, sub-communities, I guess that I'm in part of. The furry fandom is so has so much variety. It's like, what part of a fandom am I part of? There's a lot of, there's a lot. A few that I'm a part of. But of course I got that. And I really do hope a lot of furries pick this game up more. It is such a fun game, and like you can also have your art, well, as long as it like meets the criteria for a certain theming, and if you follow the rules. Yeah, this game's quite fun, and you get to make you can basically have your Sona, as long as the game has it. There's so many reasons why I love this particular game, and I wish more people played it. Especially nowadays. Especially nowadays. Don't get me wrong, I like the game since this is a battle royale game. I liked that other one at one point, but I don't know. Haven't really touched it in a while, and yeah. Actually, I think the last time I touched it was because I'm gonna just say sinned one time and played it one time in December. If you know what game it is, you know what game it is. I don't need to talk about it. I'm very tempted to... I'm very tempted to sacrifice more emus for the banana. For our gods. Nothing's good here. Well, actually, if I had a if aiming was easier, I'd definitely pick up the poison build, I guess, as I'm gonna call it. The dart gun is actually a poison build, probably. Or I'm gonna call it a poison build because, yeah, you're poisoning someone. And I hate sniping in this game, so no. Tempting. Can I combine this with the other Uzi that I saw earlier? If I can combine this with another Uzi, I get banana Uzi, dual wield. Yes! Okay, let's do it. I have the power of banana. By the way, fuck it, I have other interest in seeing some other movies soon, actually. But I feel like I could now because it's been out for a bit, but I'm worried about crowds. And also, I did just watch a movie some time ago, so I might want to give my eyes a break, just in case. The whole thing about not just checking the screen all the time. Then again, I damage my eyes all the time when I... Oh, okay. Damn it, okay. Again, if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. But at least I got a win. Holy fucking shit, almost 817. I've been playing this game for so long. I'm so glad I got to this high level. Which, by the way, yes. Yeah. And of course he's woofing right now. Woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Mark. Woof. Which is funny to say because I could just go, meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I'm going for the most expensive of them. It's so funny because I have goals after today's stream for something else. Like, I want to go for, I don't know, more Tomodachi Life, Betrayed Blades. Can I just say this? Can I go on a rant? Actually, fuck it, this is my channel. I'm going, who do you think is in charge of his channel? As an Elder Scrolls fan, and I generally like Elder Scrolls games, I kind of went on a tangent in a video I did earlier yesterday, I think. But I get to go on a full-on rant and discussion. I like the Elder Scrolls games. I love them, actually. Elder Scrolls Online is still one of my favorite games. Granted, it is a spin-off game, not a mainline. If you ask me what my favorite mainline Elder Scrolls game is, while I could just say Skyrim, because it is what got me into the Elder Scrolls, God, I might as well just say Morrowind or Oblivion, because those games are fun too. And I use Morrowind a lot for my own stuff recently. But this is the point of my rant. El Bethesda. Yeah. Yeah. El Bethesda, because they are doing multiple things, they're basically killing one of their own games because it's not online. It's not making a lot of money. As much as I don't like the port for it on Switch, Elder Scrolls Blades was alright. It was alright. It could have been better, but oh my god, it was so much of a mess. Like when it launched, like here's an average experience for Elder Scrolls Blades. Network not reachable. Network not reachable. Network not reachable. By the 9, this software closed. You know, like the Switch crash message. It is such an unstable mess on the Switch, and back when it was still alive, like you can pay money for it. It was one of the games in the Elder Scrolls franchise with heavy microtransactions. Same with Castles, but can I just mention, Castles is the next game coming up that's going to be shutting down soon. Reason why? The last major update was, or the last update at all for that game, was 3 months ago! Also, sorry for yelling, but you can see how much passion I am about how frustrating this shit is. And this is not even including, like, the remaster of Oblivion, which a lot of people are like, oh, hey, are gonna solve some of this problem? Like, again, people also need to remember that it's Bethesda. They tend to just leave it up to the fans, usually. But in this day and age, and given that Microsoft, oh my god, Microsoft kind of owns them, because, you know, like, the whole buyout and all that fun stuff, surely that should be, like, a better way to say, hey, Todd Howard, knock it off. Actually, try to fix your games. No. Hold on. That was such an cat energy. But don't get me wrong, and I do not want to be misunderstood, or, like, I do not want to be like, oh, you hate the Elder Scrolls, or, no, I do not want that to happen. I love the Elder Scrolls. That's why I'm going on a passionate rant about Bethesda as a company really needs to stop killing their own games, and actually try to make sure to, you know, breathe life to them, like, and stop releasing Skyrim for the 100th time in a year. Skyrim is a great game, or a good game. You don't need to remaster it for the 10th time. For the PlayStation 7 or Xbox, whatever. Just focus on your older games, or focus on other games that you've already had trailers for. But what makes me so mad about the closure of Blades next month, is because of Bethesda themselves. Like, yes, they could have done more updates. They could have done more to fix the stabilization, because on the Switch it has a lot of problems, as I mentioned. But it is so frustrating sometimes. And again, I like the Elder Scrolls, obviously. And here's the thing of why I think Castles is up next. And as I mentioned 3 months ago, the game itself, even trying to forcibly watch ads because it's mobile game slop, even that doesn't work anymore. Because whenever I hit refresh ads or whatever shit that is, That doesn't work anymore. So my assumption is that game is next. And here's the frustrating part, and why I think it's always the same events. It's always the same crate events. So like you have Imperial, you have Red Guard, you have Dwemer chest. When there's like what multiple other coaches in the Elder Scrolls franchise, either A, they're designing it already, they never got to implement it, or they're waiting for the next main franchise because I think they also abandoned Bethesda abandoned Fallout Shelter for a time until the TV show. Which you don't need a big milestone like that to release a new game or add updates. Oh, and also, like, if your whole rule is like, we can't do Hammerfell because that might be where Elder Scrolls 6 is. Have you heard of these? Ever heard of the second era? And it'll make people excited of how it'll look in the mainline game. Also, hello. Thank you for joining my passionate ranting about a franchise that I love. Which I love how it can put a lot of frustration. Oh no. Thank you for sitting through mandatory capitalism, I guess, as Shimmer puts it. Mandatory capitalism is a streamer that I like to watch sometimes. Yeah. I was just ranting about how frustrating the Elder Scrolls, being an Elder Scrolls fan is when Bethesda just abandons a lot of their games. I could go more, but basically I'm so pissed off at Bethesda for the reason why Blades is shutting down. Because, like, I like the Elder Scrolls. I love it too. The Elder Scrolls Blades. It is a hard to really describe it without showing it. It is a dungeon crawler like game set in the Elder Scrolls universe. I can provide pictures later or a link to it, but the reason why it's shutting down, it didn't really make a lot of money, and I think the last major update was years ago, if at all. Oh god. Damn it, Susan. So, I mean, it was, and they also just really said that they're just shutting down the service next month. So I'm going to try to do what I can. So, which, by the way, like, while I wish I can stream better from my phone or a Switch, you're just gonna have to deal with starting off YouTube, even though I've been streaming for years, type stuff. Fear. Come on, sacrifice. Huh. Fear. I mean, I have my win. I'm... Wow! I got my one win, and now it's just... frustration cat noise. How do I do the angry cat noises? Row! Row! But, yeah. But again, like, I don't want another misconception, like, I hate a place, or I hate a game, or I hate a location. Because that has happened before on this channel, when I was talking about how much I hated Cyrodiil in ESO. Because player vs. player hell is, you know, hell. Player vs. player is hell. In a lot of games. And in ESO, it's like torture. Because sometimes, like, you're fighting, like, this one guy who would not die. They're constantly regenerating health, and you're more likely to die. than that other random person. Oh dear. But again, El Bethesda, they're shutting down um, a kind of a fun game. Like, if it works well, Elder Scrolls Blades is okay. It's pretty decent. Like, it's a game you can. It's a game that. It's a game that. It is a dungeon crawling game that's quite fun. I already have a target now. I'm now even more aggressive. I have a target. I now am even more aggressive right now as a cat. Woof. It's so funny, like I can be like, as a cat. Only because, look at me, I am a cat today. And also, I had decent luck. I should update those commands. A lot of those are relatively old. But, you know, they work still. Also, I love how immediately it's like, no. No. Okay, so, if I was gonna pass this route and I saw that guy, I was basically like, grr, grr, grr. You have angered the cat, dog, wolf, creature. You have angered the creature today. Again, just a general reminder, my Sona is a wolf. Um, um, but while playing Star, I've been using like a cat thing. Like this mani cat for quite a while. I like calling them manies. Or long cat dogs, I guess, because, again, this particular flavor of cat, they're basically dogs. Just so... I've been watching a lot of them. Yeah. Look, I can gush over, like, my favorite type of cats all day. And I'm not even a cat person. Like, I don't have a cat. I don't have a cat companion, obviously. But, yeah. Also, pardon any weird movements that I make. Sometimes that's the controller being weird. Also, yes, I had to go for this. I think of the weapons that's on rotation, I like this the most. For the most part. Like, it's not as frustrating. Like, obviously it is frustrating losing to one, but it's whatever. I love how the moment I saw that one person say that in chat, where are they? I'm hunting. I'm hunting someone who said that forbidden combo that has now set me off. Should we know that, despite how much I hate it, like if it gets over spammed at all, I will take action. But if it gets too like, I will take it action. Was that them? No. I think they're already dead. Damn it. But it's not them, so that's great. Avenge me, probably. I love how I'm like, row. Row. Should be noted that I don't make the animal noises. Are you? Also, I like spamming this. Oh, hey, it's the Metro guy again. They're just chilling. Should we know that I've never actually heard of them until looking them up? Also, dawned on me I don't have water. I should be drinking water. It's still such a cool picture, and I'm glad I got it. It still gives me ideas of what I'm gonna draw eventually for that character myself. Also, it should be noted that I am half tempted to dedicate an entire sketchbook to my Dungeon Pack character, that one wolf character, for those who are not familiar, but because I'm being vague, Virginia Silvani, the big, huge wolf lady that I like drawing sometimes, in more ways than one. Because I got like a cool piece of art of her, and that's like, you know what? I need more excuses to draw her myself. There you go. Have fun with that. Yes. Good try. You were strong. You were strong. Mighty proud. That is something I said. Damn proud, I guess. You're decent. The undersea power of a cat, I guess. Or of a pyramid. Again, why do I like landing here? Like, this is always like an area I always gravitate toward. I just gravitate toward the pyramid. The super pyramid. By the way, if anyone has ideas of what I can do, let me know. Not for the stream, but for the art contest. Like, I already know what I want to do. I already know what I'm doing. I just want to hear some suggestions if anyone has some. And of course I taped that up as soon as there was another one over there. I could have just taped some tape. Like, I have some ideas that I want to do, and I would like to talk about it, but I'd rather keep that for the contest or for tomorrow's stream. Although having it on my phone is going to be a bit of a problem. Unless I send it to my computer as soon as possible. Let's just say I'm going to have this game running in the background, and I'm going to try to win. I'll probably have this 24-hour thing done by then, or, yeah. I still also have, like, some freebies that I have to work on for some people on another server. Which the offer is still available for that friend group. And another one, you know who you are. For another friend group, you know who you are. Y'all know who you are. Without having me to say names, of course. Reason why I'm doing like freebies right now, I want to build my confidence in like doing art for other people again. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, partially because it hasn't been redeemed in forever, and I kind of forgot about it. Truth be told, I just forgot about my own custom redeems. Well, and also, like, if you're still waiting on it, please let me know as soon as possible. If you're still waiting on something that I should have sent out sooner, but I kind of forgot as well. Like, that's why I'm always like, hey, if you got something from me some time ago, please, as soon as possible, let me know. I don't want you to like wait like a whole year or longer just because I forgot about it. I usually have good records, but it gets lost sometimes. That's why I'm always like, if you have some, if I owe something to you, please let me know as soon as possible. Looks like I'm gonna have to win with a. That's like, can I get to Betty? Yes. Bark, 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 bark. Or meow, meow. That happened. Okay. Alright. Can I get one? Okay, so now my luck is awful. I'm willing to sacrifice my emu for winning. It is a victory strategy. And it's it's actually humans versus this might not go well. YOLO. Oh. Damn it. Damn, okay, GG. Well, do I want to keep going? Eh. I mean, I'm already doing well. Well, I mean, I already won a game, so. What's a few more? Now I have to wonder. Anyways, that's what I was mentioning earlier. Also, by the way, sometimes when I see something like that in chat, people doing that in chat, I'm like, the game said not to do that for safety reasoning. Also, I feel like that's a newer message from which I never noticed until now. But actually, I've noticed recently. Actually, I've been noticing for quite a while, but I want to mention that. Yeah, yeah. But since the last, yeah, the one, either that one that we added the alien wolf that I have as well. Which, by the way, trying to, yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. You could share it by. Nah. I'm never gonna be like one of the type of people who are like if you like what you like on this channel, you're free to do whatever. Like subs, bits, whatever. You're free to do whatever with it. Nah. I never go for that usually. Like I just leave it up to like the viewer. Like if you feel like it, it's really up to you. No pressure. Is that fair? Like, does that seem like fair? Because that's also another thing I do fear. Like, if I'm not coming out as clearly as possible, like when I'm talking about that type of stuff. So hold on a moment. Anyways, also I gotta figure out how to configure a Cersei bot to let y'all know when an ad break is about to happen. Obviously, I'm gonna talk like there is no ad break, but if there's always an ad break, yeah. It is Twitch mandatory capitalism, but it's whatever. It's also kind of a curse of being a affiliate, I guess. Which, by the way, I like. The only reason I call it that is because someone I sometimes watch, calls it that. Like mandatory capitalism. And I was like, you know what? I'll start calling it that too. You wouldn't believe how much how much of my attitudes I picked up from other people. Like, I picked up like some things from watching some other cruel people. I don't know if it's like me. Maybe it's just something about my brain or something. Or it's because, I like cool people and, yeah. Also, hello. Also, hello. Also, no wait, they do it like, oh hi, or something. I can never do it like that well. No, no, that feels more condescending though, like a hi. No, no, no. It should be more like energetic hi. I just don't have that energy actually. Which is so funny because I have my energy. Bark, bark, bark. I forgot what this cat was before I changed it to a mani. It's whatever. By the way, you know what? Because I also need to, I'll have this game up in the background. You'll hear it too. You'll hear it in the background in the NetStart stream. Here you go. Have fun with that. Here you go. Have fun with that. By the way, I found a new song that I like. Now, it can't replace other songs I like. Like, obviously, when it comes to certain songs I like to listen to. Row! 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 Panicking. It's always that one person, dude. But hey, at least I level up. Cool. Wait, no, I wasn't supposed to do that. Whoops. I think I found I can't really say what my character's theme song would be. But while watching another stream last night, I heard a song and I'm like, this does suit some of my characters who are kind of villainous, I guess. Or evil characters because of that. Because there is this that I want to do. Also, it should be noted that most of the songs that I do like listening to that are not like soundtracks and whatnot, the genre's J-pop, right? But what I like to listen to is like songs from like that I initially heard from watching an anime. So like, an example, because this is something I've been listening to a lot recently, and I have watched the most recent season that was on Netflix, Jujutsu Kaisen's openings, which are pretty good, or the ones that I can find. That is, uh, those are pretty good songs. No, of course, there's also Demon Slayer's soundtrack as well. Squash. Squish. Demon Slayer's as well, don't... I shouldn't forget that as well. Emu. Where's the emu? Congratulations, you're being sacrificed. Please don't resist. Congratulations, you're being sacrificed for the resistance. The super animal... For the rebellion, I guess. Not the good type, by the way. In the little song for this... In the song for the rebel marching song for this game, it is kill the masters, in referring to humans. But it's in like the super animal speak. Or Wabata the Master or something like that. Yeah, the rebellion in this game is... yeah. and, yeah. I mean, if I just, you know, have it... Or, again, another point is humans had their turn. That's another thing that I said. Just again to put how maybe interesting the... But anyways, that... Come on. Heavy's not working out that well. Oh. There we go. If I find an emu, it's already sacrificed to Banan. Unless I'm misunderstanding it all. Oh, of course, of course. There's always a chance I'm misunderstanding something myself. That happens. That happens. Speaking of misunderstanding something, damn it. I'm not really doing that well, am I? Eh. Oh well. Bark, bark, bark. We're not gonna win this, but it's what it is. Finally, a kill! By the way, like... And also a bit of, like, engagement, I guess. This is mine now. If you don't know what's gonna happen, let's just say the mole is not our only threat. I really hope this is like, I hope this is the only one that spawned. Come on. Cry because Banan did not offer. Banan's angry. Finally. No! There's a reason why I don't really tape, because, you know, it's not worth it if you're just gonna die constantly this way. Well, why did you spawn up? Yeah, I didn't really do well that game. It's whatever. Also, really like hot mode. Also, I should really add more things to this game. Like, I don't have some. Oh man, I can't wait for September. I can't wait for September, chat. There's a lot of things that's gonna happen in September, but if the summer goes the way I hope it's gonna go for me, um, yeah. So I had some major changes to the channel soon. Also, it's been kind of stuffy, and I think it's cool. As I mentioned, like, it's gonna go from sometimes streaming to just whatever, or it goes from like a consistent schedule to whenever I have the energy, and if it's not too late, and if I don't have to be called in. I probably really wish I really should get that, or I can get that. Wait, what's available right now? Also, yes, I own all the starter packs that's kind of there. Another reason why I really like this game is for those just viewers who are just curious about this game, or just people I try to, like, oh hey, check this game out, please, I beg you. For those who are not familiar with it, it's such a cool game, I promise. It's such a cool game, I promise. It's such a cool game, I promise, y'all. Swish. That was also instant. I love how instant that is for me. See fly, swish it. I am so glad that a while ago they added a Pixel Studios added that. I think this was like when Super Animal World dropped last year. Yeah. I think I was streaming it too at the time. Yeah. I can't be good. I'm on the verge of death, but that's okay. Meow? Meow. Meow. Oh no. Oh no, my ammo. Oh shit. Meow. Going for it. Wait, am I going for it? Or is someone else? Someone else is going for it. Meow. 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 Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Yes, I'm... Yippee. Meow. Oh no, fear. Fear. That was gonna be... That would have been bad if... Or not. Help. Am I just... Let's make it rememberable. Meow, meow, meow. I'm dead. Row. 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 No, do it. Oh, I didn't really... I wasn't paying attention. Wait. I'm so glad they've... I'm gonna say I'm so glad the devs fixed this game, because I was worried I wouldn't be able to stream it for a while. They worked pretty Pitsy Studios. They worked pretty fast to fix the problem. For us PlayStation enjoyers. It was more like the game would have only lasted like 20 to 30 minutes before the game just crashed. The game had like crashed frequently on PlayStation at the time. It was such a problem for a lot of PlayStation users. It was also, I brought it up on the Discord as well. Their Discord, like the official Discord for this game. When it happened. It sucks too because all I was doing was chilling in the research lab, just trying to look up species. Look, I use Super Animal Royale for like, let's just say I use this game for. I use this game to get like reference pictures for how I get some stylistic choices for my furry characters in Tomodachi Life. Yeah, I use this game to get like Tomodachi Life stuff. And also just for other reasons as well. Because, yes. By the way, I have to make a few other characters now. I have so many Dungeon Pack characters that I'm gonna have to do 7 each. I just realized how many I have to do, and I want to cry. But I'm not gonna make the joke or save an unfunny number. The unfunny. By the way, like, wow. Let's leave it at that. I can stop you, but... But anyways, I think I'm gonna go for all of the... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for all of the, hot mode before I end the stream. Technically speaking, I am. That was my ball. Hamster ball. Cries and sad meowing, sad cat noises. That sounded like a dog more. That sounded like more of like a dog to me. I feel so happy that I get to make animal noises more. Like obviously I'm never gonna. The thing is about my Sona is like, which if I yeah, have a lot of opportunities. Alright, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Yes! No! I am curious, I'm curious, I am curious, I am very curious. Is there one channel on Picardo? Please tell me. I mean, yes, but is it by stream? Okay. Much better. It was so much better. But how about on Twitch, actually? I'm curious. Wait. Wait. Oh hey, it's that one person right there. Remember when I was talking about that one streamer? Or that one #1 person? Yeah, I see them. Or I think they're like that Metro guy. Like you see sometimes at Fitch lobbies, or sometimes who just usually just sits around. Usually. But I love how I went. No. I can't stop looking at one picture. Again, to say I'm so proud of that picture is, yes, I'm so proud of it. I'm so happy. Like it's me so. It makes me so happy. I'm so glad. Also, by the way, like because I feel like this could be something that could also happen one day. Like, if anyone asks me like how I feel about certain things, look, when I commission or receive art, usually, actually, whenever I commission art, even if it doesn't sound like I have enthusiasm at all, usually, um, I just have I am very awkward usually when it comes to stuff like receiving stuff or doing stuff like that, and I do worry that I'm difficult to work with sometimes. But look, like as long as someone I throw money at is drawing my characters well, or and any like as long as like anyone's drawing my characters, well, let's just say I'm happy. Like I'm making the happy wolf noises, basically. I'm just making happy wolf noises, and that's all you need to know about me. I mean, that goes with the recent thing I got. Um, or that's also like all those times I commissioned an artist that I've always wanted to commission, or stuff like that. Also, by the way, this isn't because I know sometimes that might set off someone. Um, no, I'm being purposely vague because cool. Because like bot could be a problem. Bots could be a problem, and apparently that sometimes sets certain accounts off. Talking about commissions and whatnot. No, I'm just talking about like stuff I've received in the past, actually, and stuff that I would like to do in future from other artists that I follow, if and when their slots are open, and if I have the money. I mean, there's like a there's that. I got a fair few drawings from this one artist that I really like that I want to commission more. Just waiting for a slot Monday. And if I have the money too. If not, I can just repost it just in case someone's also curious. I think that's what I should do as well. I don't usually repost stuff online often. Like just in case like I don't usually repost stuff unless I very rarely repost stuff. Well, by repost I literally mean just hit like the or let's look at the Twitter way. No, not that place. Never that place. Reposting or something, or I guess they call it reskating. I don't know. I just got posting or whatever on Blue Sky. And there we go. Anyways, I just don't repost often in general. Well, publicly, that is. Privately, I might share something. Unless it's something that, that I want to do or something. Which reminds me, I gotta repost the SAR thing that I'm trying to do. I'm kind of weird. I'm weird when it comes to, like, certain things. It's not obvious. Like, I'm just weird. I might be contradicting myself when I talk. Which is the curse of being in... Oh, God. Maybe I'm just indecisive. That's also maybe it. I just realized we're losing. Also, I should... By the way, when it comes to the net start stream, I have ideas of what I'm doing, which I've talked about my ideas. I can talk about some ideas I also have. What I'm thinking of doing. Um, First and foremost, what I'm thinking of doing tomorrow, or whenever I do an art stream. Number one, I am focusing on what I owe friends. That is number one priority for me, because I want to get to that as soon as possible. Because I haven't started on that yet, and I gotta do that because I decided I might actually work on the harder stuff first, or just whatever it is in order. Whatever it is in order. So like if whatever it is I have in order. Oh my goodness. We'll see. I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I want to work on my spring, whatever's left of spring project. Then work on. Maybe I'll focus more on what I owe. Maybe I'll do some sketching tonight, actually. Then on stream, I'll just work on inking because why not? Like it gives someone the opportunity to join if they wanted to. Also, I have a really bad scar thing. You know what? I have an idea of what I might do. I'll have to work on that tonight, actually. Also, no, I think it was like pause. Yeah, it was pause. How close am I? I'm not even close to my goal. By the way, my goal is like, something? I don't know. By the way, as I said earlier, the stream is gonna be a little shorter. That being said, however, and I have to pray that Twitch Mobile holds this long, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping Twitch Mobile holds well. Because I would like to do something cool. Now I want to. Now I want to see if my art stream can last like a few hours. I want to see if my art stream can last like a few hours. By the way, again, as I said, expect inconsistencies with today's stream. Just because, Also, that being said, however, because this is supposed to be a shorter stream, because this is usually not the time I start, like, my starting time is not usually the time I start my streams. So, after this is over, I think what I'm going to do is just do something else. Again, I'm not gonna raid out. I think what I'm gonna do is wrap up my stream and go from there. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is, like, after I'm done here, I'm gonna, or, after, like, I think have had it at like 3 hours. Yeah, I think I had it not for 3 hours, but in 20 or so minutes, I'm just gonna wrap up, and then I'm just gonna send y'all to the void. And then I gotta focus on other stuff that I have to work on. That's what I'm probably gonna do. Yeah, I think I already know what I'm doing today. Also, I think this might be the last match, as I'm kind of feeling exhausted as well. But I'll probably keep going with the game, because I also do gotta work on some stuff as well. Also, just because it's that time of day. Yeah, okay. Alright, that'd be funny if... yeah. Well, not funny, I don't know. I was expecting a large... I don't know what I was expecting. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh no. There we go. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Bark. We win. I think we won anyways, so I don't have to focus. That is just insulting, isn't it? I don't have to even do anything. We win. We're winning. Wow. Anyways, it's so hard sometimes to just... There we go. A victory. It was an okay game. It was an alright match, but... Actually, how close am I? I'm gonna cancel that real quick. But I didn't have to because I... Yeah, one more match and I should be... Yeah, fuck it, one more match and I should be good enough. Again, as I said, um, that is something that we're not gonna acknowledge at all and avoid as best as we can. And focus on over here. Being here. Actually, damn it, damn it, damn it. Have to be in the weird part of the game. Where someone's just kinda breaking TOS of the games. The goal. The goals. Looking at inspiration. Hold up, where was it? Where was it? What time? Here it. I know that what I'm about to do isn't gonna be something like this. It's like this is gonna be like it is gonna be a traditional drawing. Um, and I'm gonna do it in my own little style, but I'm also trying to get like some notes. Like maybe I should mimic the game's own style as well for the picture that I want to do. But also try to keep it in my own little styles, my own style as well. Also, when it comes to the art stream titles, I think I'm just gonna go lazy. I'm just gonna be lazy with them. Yeah, last game. So I think when it comes to paranormal or supernatural stuff, and in this game, I have the idea. Like, sometimes there's like those spectator ghosts. I kind of want to use that in one of my pieces. I said I was not going to talk about what I'm going to do, but I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do, but not in like a lot of details. Just be a little vague, because I want to work on that. But I have ideas. I got a few ideas of what I might do. The hardest part might be just trying to make sure I get them all right. I might do some sketch work and just see what works for me. Like, while I'm drawing while I'm working on the contest picture that I want to do, I want to see what works well. Like, what screams like, oh hey, this is perfect for the contest, and oh hey, this is gonna work just a bit of like, hey, this is just Super Animal Royale art. I have no idea what sketchbook I'm gonna draw it in, because I have a lot of entries that I would like to do, but I'm only limited to one. But I'm gonna work on a few ideas and enter only one. Like, I am going to enter only one picture. That's really the goal. I think that's also what they said, too. Only enter one picture. But I want to work on, like, multiple ideas. Like, just so I get the idea in my head that, like, hey, this is something I should do. What are the current ideas, though? You're just... I got a few ideas, like... I go for, like, a paranormal thing, because that's kind of like the whole thing, like, paranatural, or paranatural as it's called, hence the stream title, by the way. Which again, like, yeah, I wanted to hint at what I plan on doing soon. I want. Yeah, oh my god! Oh god! Oh no! Well, I've unleashed horrors beyond comprehension. Enjoy. Enjoy. I just hope it doesn't spawn camper. I hope the creature does not spawn camp. Because that would be horrible. Wait, where is it? I have a thing that I brought with me. I already sacrificed my emu. By the way, since I'm going to do an art stream tomorrow, the games that I talked about on my Discord server the other day, and of course it runs away. Wait, who died? Wait, who died from it? Because if one person died from it, that's the enemy. I feel like it only targeted me. And some other person. Also, I'm glad I can unleash it. A sloth creature. I can't drive. Or, you can't drive a hamster ball. Not that well. Ignore a few times where I just let someone win. Or maybe I'm just... Sometimes can't be corners, it's kind of hard. Ignore a few times I've gotten. Well, it's a good movie. Actually, there's a fair few good movies that I saw. I got ideas. But, yeah. I keep saying, oh, I got ideas, I got ideas, I got ideas. Am I doing it? Yeah. Yeah, I got ideas that I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's totally a thing I'm saying. Yep. Yep. I guess my vocabulary is not that great. I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad I went for a couple hours, but just a heads up. That being said, however, when I do when I do tomorrow's stream, I'm hoping I get to start it when I wake up. Like, that's my goal. I'm gonna start the art stream as soon as, like, maybe within the next, like, 30 minutes after waking up. Give or take. Give or take 30 minutes. or take 30 minutes when I wake up. Once I wake up, that should be it. Alright, and I think that's it. And there it is. Did I unlock anything? Also, I have some stuff I gotta do. Well, I don't know if I can promote this here for people to help out. Then again, my channel is a bit small in itself. But, and maybe if I ask, like, could I promote something? And it's not like, oh hey, it's like, oh hey, check out this cool thing I'm doing. Nah, it's more like, go support cruel person. Go support this person, type thing. That's more of on that lines. Like, go support this person. That's what I'm thinking of. If you're able to. That's what I'm thinking of doing. At least I got my way, so all good. I have no idea how to make these streams interesting sometimes. I do what I can. I hope these streams are fun. I'm going to go for like a good score. But yeah, I have a plan that I want to do. Where's the minigun? This is like how hot. This is oh, it just goes back to 8. Oh, that's cool. So does it go up to like 10,000 and just resets afterwards? That's cool. Also, that's cool. Okay, let's see. Does this game... So, remember when I went on that little rant? Let's see. Yeah, the last time Castles updated was back in February 4th of this year. And it was just a minor update. It's not even like a huge update, it was just a minor update, if anything. Anyways, as I talked about before, as I talked about before, oh dear. Sorry, a little. I'm just sensing here. I don't know what to talk about now. Um, but yeah. But yeah. Um, meow. But meow. Yeah, I'm glad I got to stream this game again. I would have gone much longer today if I had the energy today. Um, Totally not like I was planning to do something in a moment, just so I can be like, oh hey, I want to help and also get help in whatever ways I can. Right. Ugh. Ugh. Anyways, for tomorrow's stream, I have a lot I want to work on, but I gotta decide a few things. Actually, hold on. Kind of dreading what I'm gonna see here. Kind of dreading to see what I'm gonna see here. Because sometimes this game's like cursed with its chat, in-game chat. Hopefully it's chill. Actually, hold on. Why didn't I go for this as much? I'm gonna go to the winter air, the main island that I like vibing at. Actually, hold on. Are they there? Let's. Yes, they are. They're just chilling. Don't know when they're active usually. Wait a minute. Yes, I'm gonna be here most of the time, by the way, just sitting or crying or whatever. Well, I guess this took over what I initially was thinking of today because, let me go over my Discord server, my Discord schedule. Uh, it's fits now. I can stream Super Animal Royale. Um, Again, as I mentioned, I'm not streaming ESO until I finish a couple of things, actually. One storyline with a character, or all Solstice with my first character. It's not like anything bad. I just wanted to give other games a chance because it's either art, Minecraft, ESO, constantly. It can get pretty exhausting, and don't get me wrong, when it comes to two of those games, nothing's changing. I just want to take a break from streaming ESO for a while. Kind of way to say that when the night market is going on. When the night market is a thing that's going on right now. But then again, that night market is hell. I will say this though, should I stream ESO? Should I stream it at all? I'm just gonna put all my entire inventory with whoever I play as in my bank, deposit all my gold. I have to earn it. I'm not gonna pin what I'm going for because I do not want anyone to be like, oh, okay, here's like 100,000 gold. No, the goal is for me to grind for that, like get all that gold I decided to put away. Or maybe I'll keep it with my current character because I've not finished anything. I do want to punish my characters though, because again, the idea was I wasn't going to stream ESO for a while, or the Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, remember? Yeah, you said that. Oh, ideas if I do that. Oh yeah, because I'm streaming art tomorrow, and maybe Thursday, maybe even Friday. Again, like I already said, it's like somewhat weekly for Minecraft. Only when I feel like it. Here's what I'm thinking. I could do nothing but art tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. I do want to work on said what I promised. I also want to finish whatever I can of my spring seasonal project before the end of the year. No, wait, not before the end of a month, because the last day of May is the last day of my spring seasonal project. I just got overwhelmed because of the constant events like FOMOs or whatever, or just major holidays and events, especially in April. And with April ending in no wait, May, sorry, with May ending, that also means spring ends. Well, actually, the spring actual season doesn't end until this particular day. Um, I go by, this is how I do stuff. The first day of every month, or every 3 or so months, that's a new season. So, very soon, we're going to be entering the summer period. Summer for me is lasts from June 1st till the end of August. And then it repeats, but the beautiful thing about the seasonal model of my art projects is I can keep repeating it until I feel like I'm satisfied or till I'm done. The goal is no more FOMO, no more deadlines. If I miss out on a holiday project, so if I don't do enough Halloween art, for example, I'm good. I don't have to worry about that. Um, if I don't do enough birthday art, I already have that. Hell, I already have something ready for my 31st birthday. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I have something ready for my next birthday. Um, actually, hold on. Let me just. What else? What else can I talk about? What else? What else? What else? I don't know what to talk about now. So, as I said, I'm kind of done. So, yeah, I will catch you all soon for tomorrow, or maybe the art marathon. What I'm going to be working on for tomorrow's stream is I want to do 3 things, maybe, or multiple things. But what I'm thinking of is I'm going to focus on. I think for tomorrow, I'm going to focus on old art if I haven't not done that tonight, or freebie art that I did for some friends on another server that I'm gonna be getting to finally. I've been kind of busy. Um, Another set of projects I'm gonna work on will be, or I'm probably gonna work on my other stuff as well. Because again, as I said, I want to do some freebies, and I'm gonna be working on said freebies very soon. I'm just a slow artist. Or rather, if I have, I'm just actually slow when it comes to working on art. I just take time. Sometimes, or I'm speed wise, it actually varies between probably an hour as soon as I start to. Uh, uh, I have no idea what's going on over here, actually. Wait a... I noticed I was gonna wrap up soon. California's good. True. I said it was gonna end. I heard California mentioned. Immediately, like, Ayo. I'm still trying to get that because that's such a cool thing right there. I need that emote. Yeah. It's my spot now. Nah, it's their dedicated spot apparently. Anyways, I only came here because the vibes are chill over here. Like the vibes are much better than in the main area. Like right here, you get like weird shit usually. Here, usually chill. People are just sitting around, barely doing much or moving. They find a spot for me right here by this bear. I sit here. Sometimes on PC, I like to stare at someone with my mouse. Because yes. Okay. I said I was gonna wrap up. But I'm like, yes, Bart. Um. Anyways, or Meow. I don't know. Not even worth it, honestly. Anyways, I know I've been quiet a lot. Sorry, I was just reading stuff. I was just reading shit. Tomorrow's stream, as I mentioned, art stream, art marathon, I guess. um, Also, by the way, rather than the schedule being No Man's Sky, Borderlands World War 2, no wait, not 1, 2 or pre-sequel, Fallout 4, Skyrim, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 collection. Actually, it's 1.5 plus 2.5 HD remix. Or art. Again, I couldn't do art because, it was pretty late for art stream. Wednesday, same deal, but I'm gonna add like a couple other games, but I'm gonna change that to just be art, and I'm gonna reuse the schedule for another week. I do want to keep doing variety. Maybe I'll actually no, I'm gonna add SAR to the mix because again, I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of SAR just so I can focus on my stuff. Now I got a lot of work to do, which is gonna take a while to work on some stuff, but you know what? It's gonna take a while, but you know what? It's whatever. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching the stream. As I said, this stream is gonna end now because I have other stuff to do. Man, my schedule's fucked. Tomorrow's gonna be much better, I hope. That's a lie. And there was an attempt made today. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching stream. Thank you for watching stream VOD here on Twitch and the VOD archive when this is eventually up on my YouTube channel. As I mentioned, for art streams, I have a lot of ideas of what I'm actually gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna do some ideas. Here's just some other stuff. And just one other thing, because I'm not gonna raid out, by the way. I think I'm just gonna have this stream to go to the void. Because I'm tired and I don't wanna think. Nah, I'm just tired. I can't, I'm not gonna send y'all anywhere. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all tomorrow for maybe some art. By the way, if I do change my mind, because even though I'm hyping up an art stream, to be aware, I can change my mind at any moment. My streams are like volatile based off how I feel at the time. Like right now, I am in the mood for art, but in another mood, I could be all for something else. We'll see. Anyways, good night and farewell. I would send y'all somewhere else, but no. Anyways, thank you. I also gotta turn on some lights, and holy shit, I have a lot of shit to do right now. Art stream. Yep. I don't know what time the art stream will start, and I pray that I have ideas. I know that I'm contradicting myself saying that, but yeah, I hope I have ideas. Also, yes, I am so happy they fixed this. Again, as I mentioned earlier, the game had issues after the mid-season patch. Yep, I'm glad this. I think this is like 5 hours in total of this game. Farewell. Anyways, farewell.